It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome to another Sunday in Kentucky. And wow, it was hard to pick a theme for today because...
It was hard.
Yesterday, we had the Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm.
It was also May the 4th be with you, so Star Wars Day. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Not really a holiday that lines up with bourbon drinking. But it's also Revenge of the 5th, if you're still following the Star Wars theme.
Yeah.
Which we are today.
Obviously.
So welcome in, everyone. Glad to see you. I missed you, even though it's just been a week.
Well, it's felt like you've had a long day.
I've had a long day, yeah. I was in Milwaukee earlier today. I was in Detroit for about an hour. And now I'm back here in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yep. So that's why we're 30 minutes delayed.
That's why we're, a little delay.
Needed a little time to get this all set up.
A little buffer zone.
Yeah.
In case of flight delays or, whatever. I just want to say, if you want to just get to the whiskey timestamps down in a pinned comment below. But what do we got going on today, Sarah?
Well, first, we're going to do our sample shout out and our what's new, obviously. If you watch the show, that's what we do. Mm-hmm. And then the first thing that we're going to do, and some people have commented on this, is we're going to revisit that Four Roses Small Batch Select, which we just put an episode out on Friday on. Mm. But today, we're going to make it race. We're going to make it race. It's the Run for the Roses.
Wait, will one be disqualified?
Oh.
Who watched the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, they all are already talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to discuss that. That seems like a sensitive topic.
Either people are pissed or they're really glad because they put some money on the long shot.
And they won. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to put that Four Roses Small Batch Select up against regular Four Roses Small Batch and see how that turns out. And then we're going to move on to basically what we've done is sort of like try to figure out the bourbon embodiment of different Star Wars characters. So we're going to dive into those. Obviously, Rebel Yell is one, but there will be others.
Yes.
So that's kind of the plan. Just a heads up before you all comment on how anti-Perry-Pour I am today. I just started a 30-day cleanse, so don't worry. I'm still eating 5 meals a day, actually. But alcohol is a no-no on this, which is a problem because, we do this. So what I'm going to do is drink for the Four Roses, and then I will only be tasting after that. Hope you're not offended, but it's the only way I can make this work. So bear with me and support me, and I'm going to try to channel my inner swan and have some willpower.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm literally, let me absorb your willpower, Swan.
Look, I'm drinking for 2. That's the way we'll put it. I'm drinking for 2.
So we'll have double Chaz.
Oh boy, I don't know if we need that.
I think I can still be entertaining
totally.
and friendly.
And it's also kind of interesting. You've never done this before, neither have I. But a lot of master tasters, master distillers will do the, put it in your, I don't know how to say that
They
right.
taste it, but they don't swallow.
And then they spit it out. Because if you're a master distiller and you're doing that all day.
You're tasting 60, 70 bourbons. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't actually drink it.
Plus, I think they get used to drinking it cut down to like 40 proof and 20 proof and knowing how things are supposed to taste there. Again, so they don't fry their palate. So,
So I hope you're okay with that. Sorry.
Grab the Drink More Bourbon one, and
this one?
That one will represent, since it's newer in our line.
And these are in stock now?
They are. Drink More Bourbon Glencairn's in stock. The Bourbon Night logo Glencairn back in stock.
Water glasses.
Drink More Water pint glasses are in stock at whiskyambitions.com. Plug. Okay, so what we're going to do, small batch in the Drink More Bourbon Glencairn here on the side. Small batch select in the I said it wrong. In the It's Bourbon Night Glencairn. And let's get something poured because we have our first super chat from Mike G.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yes, I need your all support because the willpower is not strong with this one.
Yeah.
And this stuff is very tempting, so.
Yes. So, how do you want to do it? Do you want to go the regular recipe first?
Yes, because this is higher proof, and I don't think it would be fair to go the other way.
Okay, so we're gonna do that.
170 watching already. Wow.
There we go. See, again, we don't have it
the
over
balloon
here.
The balloon is gone. The balloon finally bit the dust.
Bit it.
It's still hanging out way back there, just floating below the. Well, there it is. You can kind of see it move. Yeah.
There you go. There it is.
below the horizon. It's
below the horizon.
the
It's
sun's
below
setting
sea
on
level.
that balloon. Yeah.
Sun's real low. Sun's real low. Okay, so, well, first, to Mike G for Sarah's willpower.
I appreciate
Cowbell
that.
cheers. Cheers to you.
And to Mitch.
And to Mitch.
He wants to know, who is willpower?
I actually like that a lot.
That's a Chad joke.
Really good. That's really good.
We call that a Chad joke.
Yeah. Okay. Regular Four Roses, small batch. This is 90 proof. This is, what was it? Calling back to our episode. 6 years, I want to say? It's around 6 years. But you're doing the small batch select.
That's correct.
So
well, I'm not
let's
supposed to be
just-
doing that.
Yeah, let's just do this one. Greetings from West
That's
6.
really nice.
Oh, James. He's down at West 6. Cool. Said he was doing thought you were doing some tequila thing.
That has like
Today,
a really
James.
nice, freshly baked bread nose.
Oh, there's Joseph Brazo.
And a little bit of a citrus.
Yes. Orange, I feel like,
Yeah.
is the citrus. And yeah, totally with the baked bread.
Chad Holly. I read your comment and I heard it playing as music in my head, which was hilarious.
What?
This one? You read it.
Guess who's back? Back again. Chad Holly's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Ooh, ooh, wow, 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 wow.
Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes.
right.
We also have John
Griggs.
Cheers to you. Says enjoy the Kentucky Chew.
Chewbacca. What
Why
a
did
good
we
idea.
think of that?
It was your responsibility.
Yeah, I was doing it on the plane. I was like, I was. And
Let's see. Brian Brennick says nice glass, so thank you.
Thank you, Brian Brennick.
And thanks to our moderators, Perry and Jose, who are in the chat, taking care of it right now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, if we can just get that person out of here.
Yeah,
That'd be great. That'd be great. All right.
All right.
So,
So
we're just trying
this
this.
one.
Have you tried
I
this?
keep getting.
Yeah. Carl Ivy, exceptional modding. I would say. Hashtag nutty. That's awesome. Cowbell cheers you, Carl, for that. Great call. Great callback.
Thank you. I keep getting confused because I picked this up to do the cowbell
I know,
cheers, and then I'm like,
you're
I drink this now.
Yeah. The balloon, Brandon, is back there, but it's below sea level.
It's gone.
Yeah. It
It's-
finally did it.
I think we're gonna have to. Well, I wouldn't even consider it popping it at this point. I'd consider like putting it out of its misery.
Yeah, just completely deflating.
It's nice. It's light.
Yeah.
It's a little fruity. Got just a little spice in there, but I think the proof is like mellowing that out.
I'm getting a slight nut, actually.
Really?
A little nut quality in there.
You kind of get some almonds on the nose.
Yeah. Interesting. A classic. Great with chocolate chips. You know, you discovered that.
I do like it with a handful of chocolate chips.
Yeah. Okay, Jose. Because I think Perry might not be in here yet. He said he might
said,
be.
I saw
Is
him
Perry
in
here?
there.
Okay,
Mhm.
great.
Yep.
All right, we got two moderators.
Double the power.
Taking them down. Oh, man, we need two today.
Yeah, apparently we got 3 already.
Hey, Jose, not only modding, but throwing in a super chat for the nutty call.
Thanks,
Cheers
sir.
to you. Cowbell cheers.
All right. I am ready to move on to.
Yeah. I will cheers you with this then. Once you take a sip.
You'll do what now?
I'm switching that one.
Oh,
I was gonna take another drink for the cheers, but I'm like, I think I've had enough.
that's so nice.
Of this one.
The spice comes through way more, and I credit that to the proof. I mean, also, the blend. So.
Wow. When you go from the 104 to the 90, it's amazing how much power the 90 packs in the nose. I mean, this one, give it a quick little.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow.
Yeah, this one is really holding up.
It is.
But
Like,
it
when
smells like this kind of turned up.
Yeah.
And that was for you, Jose. Yes, it is whack. It is Whack Perry.
What's whack?
The barrage of...
It's because all the moons have aligned. And
Yeah, that's true.
It's the Star Wars weekend, Derby weekend, and Cinco de Mayo. It's bringing out all the crazies.
And Sean's pointing out... Swan.
Well, that's his name.
I know, but I never call him by his actual name. That Mylar balloons are refillable. So surgery may be required.
Perry says, see something, say something, y'all. Love it. Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
So the spice and like the proof on this one are really nice, and it's got like these more deep, intense, rich flavors. But there is something to still be said about this one. Like about how balanced it is and how many flavors are going on like in harmony. Whereas this one's a little bit, it leans towards that.
Well, for
less flavor,
for almost half the price, like I think sometimes you can see this for $25, so it would be half the price. It's really impressive how well it is standing up to the 104 proof, 2 more recipe, non-chill filter edition of the Small Batch Select.
Yeah.
I have to commend it.
Yes.
But I would like another drink of this. But the spice bomb is definitely in this one. Wow, man.
It is.
I do enjoy.
Philip Rogers says, thanks for the suggestion of Wild Turkey Master's Keep. My client loved it. That is awesome.
Oh, good.
Very glad.
Good,
I hate it when people are like, your suggestion sucks. That doesn't really happen. All right. Cowbell cheers to barrel slime. Interesting.
I like it.
Like it? Right off the bat, I figured it out. Chad reminds me of Paul Jr. on Orange County Choppers. I don't know who that is, but that sounds fun.
Is that so? That's the son of the gray-haired guy with the handlebar mustache.
Pam's here. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam. I guess maybe I could see that.
I don't know who that is.
I think I know who you're talking about, but Cowbell, cheers to you. Thanks for that super chat.
I don't know that I can vote. This is hard. Who's gonna win? It's by a nose, whatever it is.
I think we should disqualify one of them.
No, stop.
Well, I will say this. Going from the 104, from the select to the regular, you can definitely pick it up then.
Oh,
like, going from this to this, not that much of a difference. I mean, a difference, but not that much. Going from this to this just tastes a lot more muted. I don't know if you want to have another.
Just one more little one.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's still really great. It still really stands up. But
I totally see what you're saying.
It's a 90 proofer. A really strong 90 proofer.
Yeah.
But
it hung in there.
You
know what? I do agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
But, twice the money. You would certainly hope that this is to John.
Cheers, John.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope that this would be worth it for twice the money, but it's, nice to know that if you are going to go in this range, that this one's not a bad option.
So thanks for everyone for showing up. Just want to, give a shout out to some of those who were in the chat even before we went live. Like, I think Lewis was in there, and who else? Now I'm blanking on everyone who was. You
wanted to name names.
Who was
so...
Linux Cat and
Joseph.
I think Joseph was in there. Well, now I regret starting this.
That's why I don't do that.
But Joe Green was in there. But Bourbon Junkies is here, of course. Sean. Steve,
Perry, Jose. See, now everyone else is going to feel left out.
I know, I'm sorry. I will read all of your names. I will read all of your names right now.
Nope.
Do a comment and I'll read your name. Carl Ivy. All right. Jason. You can almost do that.
No.
Joseph. Okay.
No.
All right. Anyway, so sample shout out time. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Buy a nose. Maybe not a nose. Maybe a length.
Yeah. They hung in there until that
broke away.
last
it broke
turn,
away.
and then this
by
one broke away.
couple lengths. Is that right? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't use sports terminology when I'm not sure about it. So. Just try to avoid that at all costs.
All right, there you go. Right off the bat.
That is.
Right off the bat.
Still in frame.
You're still in frame. Get out of here. You're still in frame. Okay. Sample shout out. We're starting that. First to Joseph Prezo, who sent a
bag of swag.
My birthday is this month. It's coming up.
It's true.
Coming up.
2 weeks.
It's coming up. 4 pineapples.
4 pineapples or like 4?
Well, 4 roses.
For
pineapples. Thank you, Richard, for that.
I can't say that I get it, but I am fine with that.
That's only 15 minutes of reading names. Yeah,
Jason.
It's great. Jason Newman.
I have nothing clever. Here's some money.
Hey, no one said you had to say anything clever to get a cowbell cheers.
They said I'm disqualified for not drinking bourbon.
It's okay.
I just took a sip.
I'm going to drink for her today.
Thank you.
Yes.
And you can all drink for me too. Support me.
Yeah. Support her. Lift her up.
Lift.
So since it's my birthday this month, and also, well, never mind. We'll talk about that later. Joseph Brazo of Brazo Orthodontics sent a swag bag to me here. So we have the lovely Brazo Orthodontics hat. We've got some, yes, thank you, Vanna. We have water glass, drinking glass here, complete with straw. You know how they work.
I need this.
Yeah. You can borrow it. One in purple.
I can borrow it.
I like it.
You like my hat?
Yo. It's Sarah from the 90s.
Oh, jeez.
Check this out. In a lovely purple as well.
Ooh, can I have this one?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Doesn't want to share with me.
Complete with straws. How about
I love reusable straws.
And Elijah Craig, we call this a grenade. I think this is...
Did it leak?
I don't know what that
Just a
is.
little. There's
Oh, yeah. But barely anything at all. Still looks very full.
Very full.
This is a grenade. And I think this is only available at the gift shop there at Heaven Hill. But this is, if you guys haven't seen it before, it's a 125 proof little grenade. It's called Elijah Craig Barrel Select. So this would be, I think this is their barrel entry proof.
Yeah.
And it's a little 200 milliliter? I think it's 200. Yeah, I'm gonna call it 200. I'm gonna call it 200. Yeah. So thank you, Joseph.
Quick shout out to Danny Mackey. Happy birthday. It's his 62nd.
Happy birthday, Danny Mackey.
And happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy
So what else do we got? That's our sample shout out for today. We got a what's new.
We do have what's new. We have a few what's news. We got this lovely purple edition of Pinhook bourbon. The horse's name is Bourbon Country. How about that? It is 115.3 of straight bourbon whiskey.
Reminds me of the owl from the Tootsie Pop
3
commercial.
I like this purple wax. It's
You
pretty
do?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pinkish purple. It's like a magenta.
It's yeah.
I'd call it magenta or fuchsia.
I can see.
I'm not really sure.
I can see the Joker wearing this color. You know,
Maybe.
it's kind of Joker colored.
I knew that was gonna come up.
June is coming.
I'm not pregnant. For the third time.
Oh, because you're not drinking.
Because I'm not drinking.
You're not
And
drinking.
it actually makes sense today because I'm not drinking.
But she was drinking.
Not just about my general appearance. I did just have 2 sips, but no, I'm not. I'm just doing a 30-day cleanse.
She's doing a cleanse.
Just trying to get healthy. Somebody's getting married in September, so.
Who?
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 I don't know.
We don't have anything in our glass. Well, there's a little bit here.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Joseph.
That was weak. I'm sorry. I made it up for it
That
on the
one
other
was
one.
strong.
Oh, and Derek.
Wow, this is a lot. Derek and Golf Whiskey. 1 for.
All right. This is for Derek.
And that one's for Golf Whiskey. That's a lot.
So, yeah, read what Golf Whiskey said.
Uncorking at yesterday's Derby party, New Riff single barrel. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is yummy.
Been really impressed with New Riff single barrels. One, that they came right out of the gate. They like released their bottled and bond bourbon, and then like a day later, or I'm exaggerating, but they were like, "Hey, we're also gonna have single barrels, and we have a program, and you can come pick them." It's like, wow, that's great. So there you go. Man, going back to that is good. That is good. We'll leave it to the.
Yes, but
Okay.
there's 4, 5, 6. He's drinking for 2. I'm drinking for none.
Yes.
Or nothing else. No rumors, please.
Yeah, no rumors. All right.
Nothing makes a lady feel great about herself like asking if she's pregnant for the 3rd time this year. That makes a girl feel great.
Now it's just because of the you're not drinking thing. We could all see that. Shout out to my friend Bob, who I was up in Wisconsin, visiting, along with our friend Jeremy, who came in from Texas. And Bob sent back some bottles with me, and this was one of them. This is a Henry McKenna that was barreled in 2007. I also sent back a Wild Turkey 101 Rye, which is only available in a liter, which is really cool. Some Wild Turkey 101, a nice Evan Williams single barrel, and a Maker's Mark.
That's right.
That's going on the wedding bar, the wedding bourbon bar. And lastly, in the What's New section, this was from my trip up there. This is a Wathen's Barrel Proof. It is 117.7 proof, and it is an Otto's liquor store pick. So who in the chat is familiar with Otto's up there around in Wisconsin?
Thank you, DJ Beacon. Very sweet.
Yes, I don't see it, but
it's okay. You don't need
to. There you go.
Yeah.
Very
All right,
nice.
let's pour something else for you.
Okay. We got.
I mean, I can.
Want you to experience it.
It's whatever you want to do.
There's a super chat from Lindsay Edwards.
We don't have anything.
Cheers. Cheers to you. Bing and bing. All right, so Star Wars Day yesterday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Big Star Wars fan. Also big Star Wars fan.
Yep.
Have been since I was a little kid. Thanks in large part to having an older sister who was into it, and of course, so I'm talking original trilogy, of course, here. Star Wars Day, May the 4th, so we thought we would try to put a Star Wars personality with some bourbons. I don't know.
Try to match them up.
Yeah. And Perry did this recently with the Marvel characters when Endgame came out on his live stream. And we've done...
Give us some examples. Do you remember?
I don't.
Perry will tell you. He's in the chat.
I had all my suggestions, and then all of his were different.
Oh, okay.
So we did this with some Star Wars characters. And where would you like to start?
Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like we should start with Luke, because that's where everything started. I mean, like, when you talk about the first movie, like, that's who we see first.
Oh, 1977, where it started. Yes.
That's where it started.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, chronologically, not narrative chronologically.
Who you knew Anakin even was. Yeah.
Right.
Luke.
Correct. So I think that's where we should start.
Luke, I feel like, was the toughest one to do. I kind of wanted it to be a white label because, he's in white, until Return of the Jedi. But, the first couple, he's just the wide-eyed farm boy. So I thought it should be white. White is also the light side of the Force, pure, and also just something really classic, but not too fancy.
Right.
So, how about it, folks? Heaven, Hill, Bottled, and Bond.
Do you approve?
Only available on Tatooine now, because it's been discontinued.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 100 proof, 6-year, and a great value. And a lot of people would count this one out. I think a lot of people would count Luke out because he was already so old when he started learning the Force. When he was doing his training, it was way too old. He was like 19 already. But don't count this one out because it'll show you. It'll show you. Hey, President Trump is in the chat.
I didn't realize we were that popular.
How about it? What do you think? So is that like the type of
yep.
is that the type of pour that's happening?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then
very considerate of you.
Then to compensate, I just do a Perry pour.
No, don't do it.
There we go. So how do you think we did? How do you think we did, folks, with the Heaven, Hill, Bottled, and Bond?
Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have a better?
Whoa!
Oh, what? Hey, Joseph.
Joseph.
He says, Sarah, today, like you, I'm going to drink more water.
There you go.
I love the application of that slogan.
Yes,
Thank
that is
you.
awesome. Thank you, Joseph.
Great job, sir.
Sincerely.
And a tiny one.
Thank you so much.
Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, Joseph technically should have gotten the triangle.
Oh, well, go ahead. It's right there.
Also, I like using the triangle.
That's right. Joseph is the MVP right now. That is correct.
All right. Darth Vader is Stag Jr. Black Label. And me. What?
Actually, you're right.
That's
Joseph.
kind of funny.
That is what we did.
We picked
Stag
Jr. for the dark side.
Because this is the dark side. Stag is kind of, we think, known to like kind of buck. And so it'll hit you. So that's where we're like, it's Vader or it's the dark side.
Yeah. I think it's just like the dark side in general, but whatever you guys say is fine with me.
Yeah. This is Luke. You know? Oh, and it's got the green right here. So that's his lightsaber. At least, you know, in Return of the Jedi. It's his second lightsaber. It's not Anakin's. It's one that he builds himself. Yeah.
You know, it's got that strength there, but like, I think you underestimate it because of the outward appearance.
Because you might find it on the bottom shelf.
Right.
You might find it in Tatooine.
Inside?
On a moisture farm.
Inside, it's like...
It's okay. Right here on the bottle, it's genuine. Luke, genuine.
Genuine.
It's bottled in bond. Luke, well, okay. It's under U.S. government supervision.
No.
Maybe not.
Thoughts on Jar Jar Binks?
J.R. Ewing.
I see. I wasn't gonna go just something like awful. I was gonna go something like that's
gimmicky,
divisive, or gimmicky. So I was thinking...
What's that? O.Z. Tyler, maybe?
I don't know.
What? What are you gonna say?
Todd Cooper says Jar Jar is Malort.
Malort.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Smooth, mellow, and smooth. I think that could be Luke.
Discontinued. So someone pointed out.
Oh, come on.
Mike G. Discontinued. So Last
too soon.
Jedi.
No,
it's not too soon. It's been like 2 years. It's been a year.
Let's not get into The Last Jedi on this live, please.
Okay. Scott. Shout out to his Uncle Jim, whose birthday would have been today.
Aww.
Oh, he passed away in 2017, and he shared a love of bourbon with him. Cheers
to Uncle Jim.
To Uncle Jim and Scott.
Very good. Jar Jar is Willet. Wow.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Pure Kentucky XO might be Jar Jar. Hey, Whisky Steve, we like us some Pure Kentucky XO. Now, Willet.
No, I would like to hear
still?
this reasoning. And I would also like...
Ewoks?
Oh, I didn't even think about... You guys, there's too many characters. I couldn't do them all.
I know.
In one episode.
I know.
We'll have to continue this over...
I mean, the Kentucky Chewbacca is just
like
amazing.
Perfect. I can't believe we didn't think about that. Ugh.
So great. So great.
So, okay. So then, because it's a Booker's, would Han Solo be another Booker's? Because they have to be together.
Right.
So how would that work? Let me know.
Ooh.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Huh. Yes, but I completely agree. Kentucky Chewbacca.
What's a bourbon that's trying to be another bourbon? That would be Kylo Ren. Like he's trying to be Darth Vader. It would be... I don't know what. Just a thought.
I don't know.
Something to throw out there. Perry pointed out that my thoughts about The Last Jedi are on a podcast that he did a while back, etched into history. So if you do want to hear me rant about The Last Jedi, you can go listen to one of Perry's podcasts.
What?
What?
Nothing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
A single tear.
Single tear. Yeah. Yeah, and Peter Mayhew, the original Chewbacca, did just pass away a couple days ago. So... I think that also deserves a cheers.
Cheers.
To Peter Mayhew. This is just classic.
I think that was a really good call.
Thank you.
I liked
Thank
that.
You. I thought it might be a little...
Came up with that idea this morning.
But it's only Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. It's like it used to be a $12 bourbon. Why would you pick that for Luke? But, I mean, come on.
I think it's because it's underestimated.
Yeah, I think we've kind of... talked about that one, proved it up.
I think he would drink this.
Oh, totally. It's not blue milk, but what is? Besides blue milk.
That's disgusting. We are getting a lot of comments right now, and I can't keep up. Han as larceny. I was thinking about larceny and how does it play into all this, and I just couldn't place it.
Would Han be Antique 107, and then Chewie could be like 12 year, since he was so much older, but not as in your face as Han?
Maybe.
Because Han's that 107.
Maybe. Yeah, that like pow pow.
Pow. You know, and Chewie's more laid back and older, like I said. So maybe that we actually don't have a Han.
So there's some speculation on what Yoda. What is Yoda?
Ah, Yoda. Well, Yoda is short. Yoda is old, so maybe we should have picked a little older one.
That's what I was
But Yoda
thinking.
is green.
And what do we talk about all the time that always has green on the label?
A rye.
That's right.
So we picked one of our favorite ryes because Yoda is a favorite.
It's just small, unique shape. You don't see this. I've never seen another bottle use this.
And you wouldn't think that it would pack such a punch, but it's 110 proof. And Yoda packs a punch.
Right.
So yeah, rye. Everyone's saying rye. Yoda might be Ardbeg. Well, we don't know nothing about no Ardbeg whiskey, Steve.
I don't know nothing about no scotch.
I don't know nothing about no scotch. Miss Daisy?
No, my gosh. I think you just mixed some.
I did.
Some movies.
I mixed some metaphors.
No.
No.
No, not today. Also, we love Yoda and we love Pikesville. It's our favorite rye. So maybe we were a little biased in picking this one.
Perhaps.
What do you guys think?
What bourbon is described as chewy? Well, besides Kentucky Chew, Booker's, a chewy bourbon. I think that would be a higher proof.
Yeah,
a higher proof bourbon. Something with an exceptional mouthfeel.
That's plenty. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just enough
I should get
to
the
taste.
eyedropper out. Boop, 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 boop. Or just like, baby bird it. Boop, boop, boop. So this is Yoda. Small and green, but packs a punch. Wise. Comes from Heaven Hill.
Yes.
Heaven Hill is a Wise distillery. They're the biggest family-owned distillery, and I feel like Yoda was the patriarch of the Jedi Council. He was very much the father figure. This is family-owned. I'm making this up as I go, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
I'm letting you go with this one. I feel like you're going up a direction.
Yeah,
Trevor says chewy rare breed.
I
like that.
Pretty chewy.
Yeah.
Pretty chewy. Might also give it to one of those like that we always say would pair with a barbecue, like Woodford Double Oak. It's like it tastes barbecue. It's like kind of chewy.
Yeah. Thank you again. Shout out to Perry and Jose for moderating this episode. There have been a lot of trolls in this episode. I don't know why. And someone, where did he go? Speculated that it could potentially be because Andrew said it could potentially be because Derby is in the title, and that is probably very popular this weekend. So that is probably why we are getting so many extra trolls.
Why so trolly?
Why so trolly?
It could be episode 8 lovers, and they're here just to be like, "Why are you talking bad about episodes?" I'm kidding. You are fine if you love episode 8.
I avoided putting Star Wars anywhere in it because I was like, I don't know about that.
Carl the Legend Ivy.
Ivy.
Just cause. Oh, and what are you?
What are
Sorry,
your top 12?
I can't read.
What are your top 2 ryes?
What are you? Top 2 ryes are you? Cheers, Carl. Top 2 ryes. Well, I think this one would be in there, but again, this is like a high rye bourbon. It's like a 51% rye.
Yes.
I'm actually really liking the New Riff rye. 100% rye,
yeah,
but it's 95, and that last 5%'s malted rye.
Why am I blanking right now? I mean, I really love the Knob Creek single barrel rye.
Yes.
And actually, I love the Knob Creek cast strength rye.
Yes.
I think that's what I gotta go
Ooh,
with.
119 proof, I believe.
It's good stuff.
That's really good. There's some Whistle Pigs that are also really good. But yeah, that Knob Creek though. That Knob Creek's really good.
I think that's gotta be it for me.
Cheers to you, Carl the Legend. Oh man, it's just such. I love Pikesville. I love Yoda.
I didn't want to spit that one out.
And there we go.
It's too good. Every time I come back to Pikesville, it presents different flavors, and now it's like a. I don't know what to say. What's the word? Caramelized pecan.
Yes.
What do they say?
Yes, Joseph Brazo, Booker's Rye. I mean, we usually don't consider that one because it's just so freaking rare to get.
Okay, I will say this. If we had Booker's Rye, that would be Yoda.
Oh. Yeah.
It's so weird.
It probably would be.
I think that's what I would do.
Wow. I mean, a much taller bottle than I would like to put with Yoda, but I agree.
But what's inside?
Old, wise, packs a punch.
Very, very rare.
Rare.
Rare sighting. That's what I would say. They want more Game of Thrones talk. Maybe we should do this on the finale night with and do the same thing that we're doing, but instead do Game of Thrones characters.
Oh, I like it.
What do you guys think about that?
I think people are thinking that Chaz is showing up. I'm just really glad to be here, back in Kentucky. I'm just in a really good mood today.
We're happy to have you back.
Thanks.
He got to nap on both flights, so he's happy.
Yeah.
I brought him a piece of cake.
Yeah, carrot cake. Sagamore Double Oak Rye is great. I think that was our favorite of the Sagamores, if I'm remembering right. The Double Oak. Yeah.
Thinking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a good one.
That was a good one,
For
too.
sure, but it scratched our table.
It did scratch our table. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
It happens. It's casualty.
Yeah.
In 3 years of doing this, there was bound to be one.
Mm-hmm.
Game of Thrones characters will be fun, Chad Holly says.
Now, we did the Game of Thrones scotches a few weeks ago.
But I like this. I like what we're doing with, because they like it when we talk about movies and references and things, and so I think it's like a nice hand-in-hand, it fits together.
Sure.
So it would be fun, I think, to do that.
I dig it.
So this week, it would be 3 weeks from now. Next week, what I'd like to do, because it's Craft Beer Week in Lexington, I would like to finally get out those barrel-aged craft beers. We've got a handful of them, and talk about those. And then we could also taste their bourbon counterparts.
True.
Which would be fun. That's what I would like to do.
What Star Wars character would Old Blowhard be? I feel like that'd be one of the Jedi Council members that thought they were all that and got smoked in the first 2 seconds
Wait,
of Geonosis.
who is?
The
It's
battle,
a trap.
the battle of Geonosis. What?
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Who is that?
Ooh, who is?
It's a trap. Is that saying about the bourbon?
It could be.
Is it Long Branch?
No.
It's a trap.
No, I think it would be Town Branch.
It's
You
a
had the
trap.
branch right.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Admiral Akbar.
Admiral Akbar is Town Branch. Where do we want to go from here? Do we want to go to Obi-Wan? Do we want to go the dark side? Do we want to go with Leia? Let us know. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Where shall we visit next?
We do have an
Jabba.
NCBP. Jabba would be Old Blowhard. There we go.
That's funny.
Nice swan. I liked the Wisconsin Michael. It's nice. It was nice. I liked it.
Elijah Craig barrel proof as the Death Star.
Oh, the Death Star. Not exactly a character, but a place. But I could get into it.
I think Elijah Craig barrel proof hazmat as the Death Star.
Yes, it has to be over 144
But we
proof.
picked the Elijah Craig barrel proof as we brought it out as
the Emperor.
The Emperor. So
yeah,
that's those go hand in hand.
Strong,
same family,
powerful, old. 12 years, pretty old.
Yeah.
Looked up to. I don't know.
Yeah. This is fun.
Yeah. Where do you want to go? What do we got?
No one's saying.
Dark side.
Dark side. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
But then we can't go back.
Ooh, once you go dark side, you can never go back.
So there's that.
Maybe we'll end with the dark side.
Hey, Carl Ivy, you're in the computer. How are you also in my phone?
Let's go Leia.
Got you.
Let's go.
I will set that up
Let's
next
go
time.
with the princess, the
Let's
general. Let's do Leia.
Okay.
Which, of course...
I don't have... The problem with doing this way is that, I can't have a new glass every time. Because I'm not finishing the one.
Right.
So I'm making a tiny little suicide over here for you.
Basil Hayden Dark Rye. That would be a dark path I just don't think you want to go down.
I think that's Anakin. In the new movie. The early 2000s movies. It's supposed to be on the dark side, but it's not that good. Wait.
Okay. Oh, and we got
do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I being a jerk?
I could buy into that.
I'm sorry, but he was too whiny. I don't know. I didn't think the character development was there. But what do I know?
So, let's first give a cowbell cheers to...
Jules Verne 46.
Oh, Jules Verne. Very nice.
I just tried Pendleton Midnight Canadian Whiskey and find it delicious. What do you think? I love you guys. Well, thanks. You're awesome. Thanks for the super chat. I've never tried that
I have
one.
not tried it.
Has anyone else in the chat tried that? And can you give him a shout about
Pendleton Midnight Canadian Whiskey.
him? Or I don't know. It's just an
Jules Verne. I mean,
ambiguous
that's
name. Yeah.
Anyways. Historically a male character, at least in literature.
I'm the designated talker after a while, Bill says. That's funny.
Legent as a bourbon who's trying to be another one. Like that could be Palpatine, you know.
Because he's like
When he's also the emperor, but the chancellor.
the chancellor, right? So you use like
chancellor.
one thing and another.
Yeah. Could be.
See, I really like the logic and the thinking through of these, like assignments. It's fun.
I like it. Yeah. Indeed.
I forget how much I like this.
IG88 would have to be an 88 proof bourbon. And there really aren't. It's usually 86 or 90. So, if you guys haven't seen it, it was an older episode, but we did a Rebel Yell 10-year uncorking.
Where we both dressed up like Princess Leia, so I suggest you go watch it.
Well, ruin the surprise. But
now they know, and they're driven to go watch it just to see you dressed as Princess Leia.
That's true.
The buns and
That
everything.
was soon after Carrie Fisher passed away.
That's
So
right.
we were doing that as a tribute. Of course, she's one of the ultimate rebels, so we did Rebel Yell. This again is why we're saying that this one is Princess Leia.
It's like smooth and developed in a way that's also powerful, but yet like chill and laid back.
Rebel Yell 10 must be avoided at all costs. Ha ha ha.
Adam.
And it's also a wheater, so it's different.
Yeah.
She was very different, very unique. There's less wheaters than there are rye bourbons.
The stand-up lady.
And also this is a great value for a 10-year wheated at 100 proof. So yeah, that's why I think this is Princess Leia or General Leia. What do y'all think? What about Snoke? Ugly, supposed to be powerful, and easily dispatched.
That's a great way to put that.
I don't know.
Something ugly.
Easily dispatched. So it'd probably be like with a label that desperately needs to be updated. A low proof, so it's easily dispatched.
But expensive. I mean, I would think supposed to be powerful, like
Yeah, it's in a gold robe.
high, like revered highly or whatever.
I don't know. That's a good one. That is tough. J.R. Ewing. It's expensive. The bottles, meh, whatever. Actually, the bottle's the best part of it. I don't know. I'm stumped on that one. You have stumped me.
It's a good question.
Yes. New riff equals a new hope. I like it.
That is good.
Classic.
Very classic.
Just like Princess Leia. Just like Carrie Fisher.
Yes.
Classic. Snoke is old granddad. I could see that.
Ooh.
114.
People look over it. I don't know about that.
Maybe bottled in bond. It's kind of an ugly bottle.
I must think about it.
Ugly-ish.
Oh, snap. Adam Terry says I should have labeled our new riff pick A New Hope.
Missed opportunity.
Oops.
Whoopsies.
Whoops. Okay, I guess now we can go to the dark side.
Well, we haven't done
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Okay. Obi-Wan it is.
I think we should.
Okay.
And I'm out of Glencairns.
Yes, I'm also in that boat.
Situation?
Yes. Any tequila today? No.
I was gonna put our water in a margarita glass, but I forgot.
Oh. Let's see. Reasons to not take shots of tequila. No, actually, I always say, like, if I'm gonna shoot anything, it's gonna be straight bourbon or tequila. But I'm not really a tequila connoisseur, and neither is Chad. But you know who is? James Wolverton. Who is our friendly neighborhood Total Wine
He has a podcast, or
Rep.
I'm calling it a podcast, a YouTube channel with John Coffey, another friend of ours, called Let's Talk Bourbon, and you should go check it out. We're subscribed to it, so just go to our subscriptions.
Lots
and
of tips on tequila,
You can
too.
find it. They just started, and they could use your all's support and views. A couple friends of ours, so please go check it out. So we picked, Obi-Wan's tough, but we picked Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch. Could also be single barrel. We just didn't have one around currently. But it's classic. It's wise. E.H. Taylor was very instrumental in the early days of bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
So and they both have beards. So that's.
But what it really comes down to is that they both have beards.
They both have beards.
But not always. Not in episode 1.
Well, that's true. He's a colonel. Kenobi was a general, but let's not get into that. This is also an uncorking, by the way, as you can see. This is a newly opened bottle. So you're also getting a bonus live uncorking.
Bonus.
How about it? That was kind of weak.
That was a bit of a letdown.
That was a little disappointing, not going to lie. But that's okay. That is okay.
It happens. Goodness. Woo.
Bloop.
Thank you. I got a splash.
Sounded like R2-D2 in
Like Donald Duck.
But do love me some H. Taylor small batch.
Yep, you sure do.
100 proof, bottled in bond. I think that also describes, much like Luke, describes his mentor Obi-Wan. Mm-hmm. Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan is now his name. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mike says Whiskey Ritas are the bomb for Cinco de Mayo.
Cheers to you, Mike.
I hope you're enjoying one.
Juan. Hope you're enjoying Juan.
He did line up the attack strips, Swan. Goodness.
The Jack strips.
Blah, blah, blah.
Who's Jack? The OCD is real. The OCD is strong with this one.
Hans wants to know what bourbon is Darth Maul.
Hans. Darth Maul. One that gets killed quickly.
The same thing with Snoke is what he's like.
Well, that was at least the second movie. I mean, with the Darth Maul, it was the very first movie.
That's true.
And you see him for like a total of 7 minutes or something of screen time. He has like 2 lines and then he's gone. I feel like he would be something like regular Elijah Craig, 94 proof, something that you can just slam down with your friends, or maybe like Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, something that's not too high proof, so you can, between you and your friends throughout the evening, it's gone.
Interesting.
A tall bottle that you can cut in half. So I would say Eagle Rare.
Okay.
Eagle Rare is my answer. Final answer.
I don't know. I like who's DJ Beacon, Maker's Mark product for that suggestion. Like the Maker's 46 or something, where like it's supposed to be different and like a tough match, but then it's red and
but it's red.
A little bit. It's easy.
That's tough. I don't know.
He doesn't like that.
I kind of want to give something to Ahsoka. If you guys watch the Clone Wars animated.
They're also asking about Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Oh, I think Boba Fett would be a BTAC because it gets so little screen time. You see it, and then it's gone. And it only gets a couple of head nods and a few lines, but you still love it. So you hardly ever see it, but you love it and becomes one of your favorites. So I would say it is a BTAC. It's a Buffalo Trace Antique Collection.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, every time we don't have one of these open for a while and we open another one, I'm like, why don't I drink this all the time?
Right.
It's just so dependable and good. It's just like inherently good.
It's just inherently good.
Which is very fitting.
It's the light side.
Right?
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It is.
Have you guys seen, in the line in A New Hope, when he's trying to find Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Luke is like, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if they mean Old Ben Kenobi. And then the Family Guy version of A New Hope, they're like, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if they mean Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Like, yeah, that was stupid. That's not.
It was 1977.
That line's not written very
It was
well.
1977.
I wonder if they mean old Ben Kenobi. No, because it's a common name, so the only other person in your whole neighborhood that they could possibly be looking for.
Old Ben Kenobi. Maybe that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you're going to go incognito on Tatooine, just completely change your name.
Yeah.
Come on, Obi-Wan.
Ben.
Ben.
Okay, Ben.
All right, I'm Ben. I haven't been called that, and what does he say?
I don't know.
Before you were born. Not technically true, because he was born, and then he went it. I like it. So good.
It's very good.
So good.
I love it.
Just like Obi-Wan. So good. So
very
good.
tasty.
He was a clone of a Stormtrooper. Non-genetically modified, though.
Swan says Stormtroopers are Jim Beam White Label, and I couldn't agree more. Oh my gosh.
Standard, stock.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Just doing a mediocre job. Oh, I love it.
Topomatic is saying no, Chad, no. To what?
I don't know why. I think it was something about
has been
your
awesome.
Obi-Wan impression, maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps.
That's so funny. Ugh. Okay.
Boba Fett would be a bourbon that has a great package with a giant letdown once you actually try it.
Oh.
Boba Fett wasn't a letdown pair. He had a death that wasn't fitting, much like Admiral Akbar in Episode 8. Spoiler warning. But they just didn't realize that he was going to become such a fan favorite. I think they would have given him... And there's still a chance.
He said he did nothing, in all caps.
Well, he did nothing. Correct. Except look badass.
So just because he looks...
awesome.
I think that's what you're saying, though,
He's
is
a
like,
fan favorite.
looks awesome on the outside is a letdown on the inside.
Hey, there's still a chance in canon that he escaped the Sarlacc pit. Just saying. It could happen.
I don't think so.
And once we get a Boba Fett movie, we'll see. He did a lot.
Joseph Brazo also agrees he was bad at his job.
Hey, I still think he killed Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
Whoa.
That wasn't Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers don't burn people alive.
That's true.
But Boba Fett does. He's got a... Do you see his dad, Jango Fett, with the flames? Remember that? Episode 2? Come on. All right.
It's an interesting point. I never thought about that.
I mean, I can't claim it as my own, but I believe it.
Oh.
I subscribe to it.
I subscribe to it. All right.
You got
and
some
last,
dark sides.
Let's go to the dark side.
Go to the dark side. I want to go to drink more bourbon. That's what I'm doing. Swish this around. You can go ahead and pour yourself some. Drink more bourbon. Drink more water.
Just drink more.
Stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated.
I'm gonna let you pour yours.
Boba Fett is Yellowstone. All packaging. Ooh.
Do you have a favorite craft brewery? I really like Country Boy that we have in town. When I do drink beer, I don't always drink beer, but when I
don't
do,
always drink beer.
I really like
But when I do,
their IPAs are really good. Like they have a Cliff Jumper IPA that I really enjoy.
there you go.
I don't know. I just don't drink a lot of beer. I'm open to trying them. I tend to lean towards the IPAs.
Swan wants to know, can I get an episode of It's Bourbon Night with Mark Hamill? Yeah.
Don't you have a picture with him?
I do have a picture with him and Carrie Fisher that I'm very thankful to have. I got to meet them. I got to shake hands with Mark Hamill. Carrie Fisher put her hand on my back for the picture. And her dog was there. And her dog is like constantly the tongue. Very thankful for that picture. Worth the exorbitant amount of money that I had to spend to get that picture. But worth it. Because look, now, I mean, come on. Stag Junior, this is obviously a low one that we need to go ahead and fill up. This is 129.7 proof. I cannot tell you the batch, so I don't have it memorized. If anyone would like to Google it, that'd be fine. But man, we are in the dark side, folks.
Ugh, the nose is so good, though. What if I like the dark side?
You must resist.
I can't.
Liking Stag Junior is a path to the dark side. You remember what Chewie said? He was like...
I'm going to let you guys be. Let's give him a 1 out of 10 on both of those.
Let's not.
Raise up your cards.
Let's not do that. Man, I like the dark side too. Woo!
So good.
Lando drinks
I
Ardbeg.
think Lando is a finished. I think he's like...
oh, for sure.
Like, I'm actually specifically thinking of...
He would
like
be...
Jefferson's rum cask finish, like...
Or maybe Pritchard Hill.
Yeah, just something that... Because it is really smooth and it's got a lot of flavor.
But he's fancy.
Very smooth. But I consider that fancy.
Capes. Look at those capes.
I consider that fancy because it's extra money to buy those extra barrels and double finish. Like,
I mean, it is a Gosling rum barrel that's like 25 years old.
Right?
Something
it's very
crazy.
fancy.
Yeah.
And it's like so smooth. He's so smooth.
Cognac finished Belle Mead.
Ooh, interesting. I definitely think it's finished.
I think he would be actually a non-Kentucky bourbon. I think he's Outer Rim. He's Cloud City. You know, he's trying to stay on the outskirts and under people's radar. So he'd be a non-Kentucky. So yes, Belle Mead.
Belle Mead actually fits perfectly.
But finished, like we were saying.
Yeah, the cognac.
I like it. Cognac.
It could be the sherry. I don't know. Just something
Sherry,
finished
cask
from Belle Mead.
finish, maybe, possibly. I'm going to go ahead and push little things. I feel like we're going to go a little bit past.
Little bit?
A little
Okay.
bit. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy?
Nothing crazy.
Oh, you woke the pup.
Did.
She was taking such a good nap. All the Star Wars talk put her to sleep.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, someone said Joseph Magnus. I think that's really interesting too.
Cigar blend, maybe. You can see him
Yes.
puffing on a cigar
Yeah, for sure.
while he plays poker. Or not poker.
Whatever those. Space
ooh.
poker.
Yes. I think it's referred to as space poker.
That's really, what was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, I was going to say, if you know the answer to that trivia question, that would be like really, really inside baseball.
I mean, I know it. I'm having a moment and I can't think of it right now.
Who knows what that game is called?
It's
Space poker. It's not Spoker.
It's like with a B, I think. It's like blah.
We'll see who gets it.
Yeah, I got it. Spoker. It's space poker.
This has got like a dark cherry nose too, and that I haven't gotten on this before. I wonder if like sipping and only taking
Sabak. That's it. I knew it had the B, but it didn't begin with B. Sabak.
I wonder if my like tasting, like, because I'll have less to go on by doing it this way. I wonder if I'll like hone my senses.
Ooh.
I don't know. We'll call it that.
I like it.
I'm working on a practice of honing my senses.
Yes. We have a Delaware recommendation of
Dogfish. I do like Dogfish. I like their, what is it? I liked their Namaste. And there was another one that I had that I really liked. And now
Downward Dog?
No.
It's Dogfish. Downward Dog, Namaste.
Gosh, I was trying to think of another one that I really liked, but now I can't remember. I lost it. You threw me off.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was in Delaware for a little bit.
Free Floyd's Gumball Head and
Gumball Head.
I really like that.
I like
one.
Zombie
And
Dust.
Yum Yum and Alpha King. I like Three Floyds. Maybe that's my favorite one.
Who does Zombie Dust?
Three Floyds.
Maybe it's Three Floyds.
I think it's Three Floyds.
I like Zombie Dust a lot. The swan is weak with the Sarah.
Yeah, it's true. I have. Did you see me earlier? I was like, I don't want to spit this pike spill out. I'm gonna drink it.
90-minute IPA. That's the IPA, right? That's pretty good. I love your videos, Gloria. I don't know if you have videos. I'm just saying. Thank you for that, though. Yeah, Zombie Dust is good, Brian.
That was hard.
Downward Dog is yoga. Well, I know, but yoga, a lot of times they'll say namaste after yoga.
That's why he was making that connection.
Yeah, so. Right?
Wow. That was also a tough one to not fully consume.
129.7.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was tough. I had trouble with that one.
See, this is challenging for her,
It's
guys.
so
She needs
nice.
your support.
It really is challenging. What I will say, though, is because, like, I held it for longer because I knew that I had to spit it out. And I got more of the mouthfeel. It's a lot oilier than I remember. It also, by holding it there for so long, my tongue is 100% numb.
Uh-oh.
Like, I can't feel it at all.
I'm gonna slap your tongue. Delaware has no tax on bourbon? Robot Scott? I love they changed his name.
Robot Scott.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, thanks. Someone knows the way to my heart. I said, you look so thin.
I was only in the airport.
Yes, tell me more.
At Delaware, so I didn't get to venture out, but that's awesome. I did walk into a duty-free store.
You were in Delaware?
That's where my connector was.
Today.
No, not Delaware.
It was Detroit.
I was in Detroit. It started with a D.
What
do you want from me, folks? What do you want?
Well, one's a city and
This
one's
is the
a
internet.
state.
This is the internet.
So...
This is the everything. What do you want? We don't charge for this show.
I think that jet lag is starting to show.
Delaware, Detroit. I don't know.
You don't.
I don't know.
It's true. Oh, that's funny. They're saying, "Where you at, Chaz?"
Well, he's here.
He's apparently he doesn't know the difference between Delaware and Detroit. So.
I made the same mistake with Minnesota and Wisconsin this weekend with Bob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota, because we're talking about if they say pop or soda or whatever, and I was like, soda. It's in your name, Minnesota. He's like, we're in Wisconsin. I was like, yep, we sure are. I'd had nothing to drink.
That's
by the way.
Jeez.
We're gonna end it with the Emperor.
Oh, that's right. We're doing one more.
The Emperor himself. How's he coming back in episode 9? We don't know. Maybe it's just a laugh track that they're gonna put in there from him. Don't know. Maybe it could be
The Emperor's Laugh Track. That's a pretty good band name.
The
If you want to be like a
Emperor's
really
Laugh Track.
obscure
yeah.
band name.
Perhaps.
No, you don't like it?
No, I like
it. What? So you're allowed to come up with random band names?
Well, maybe think of like the Emperor's New Clothes or the Emperor's Groove. But the Emperor's Laugh Track. I like it. It's like he's doing improv. I think it's just gonna be a holocron with the Emperor's Laugh Track. That's what I think is.
What's your favorite place to visit in Texas? Well, I've only been to Austin, so I think I have to say Austin. What about you? You been anywhere else?
Not really.
Yeah. Guess
Probably
we got to say Austin.
Austin.
I mean, we've only been to Austin, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was.
James wants me to do my walk-in impression.
Who says?
James. What should I say? Give me something to say, and I'll say it.
Well.
Nickel City, represent Brian Bennerkey.
You normally say whatever he said. He does the thing. I don't know.
Wow, you talking to me all wrong.
That's the one.
You need to adjust the way you're talking to me. It's all wrong. No. What are you doing? I can't take it.
Oh, Swan says he wants a series where we drop Chaz in random cities with bourbon, a map, and a GoPro attached to it and see what you get into. See, but I think I would have fun on that too because, like, I don't know, like with the bourbon, it's like I don't meet a stranger, so I would just go up and be like, hey, where's a fun place to go around here?
And I would be like, hello, Cleveland. And like, you're not in Cleveland. Oh, where are we again? I would just get confused halfway through.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, Walken earns a thumbs up.
Perry wants another Yoda impression, but I don't know, Perry. He doesn't want to do it. I'm like, I think I gotta veto that one. I think I've had enough.
We're in the dark side now.
Yes, we can't go back.
You and your precious friends.
Yes.
Friends.
Matt Bailey says
Something dark side complete. What does
I don't know
Matt
what to do with
Bailey
you sometimes.
say? What is it?
You love to do the impressions,
Yeah.
the more chazzy you get. What? I don't remember. You threw me off.
Sorry.
Oh, and it's frozen. Oh wait, nope. I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's being weird.
Woo!
Am I? Sorry. One moment, please, while I figure out the computer. What was your? Oh, Colt wants to know what was your first time trying whiskey and what was it?
Don't remember. It was probably either Jim Beam or Evan Williams, Black Label, something along those lines, more than likely.
I think it was Evan Williams Black Label. It was either that or Knob Creek, because they happened like very close to each other, and I didn't like it at first. I was like, no. Matt Bailey. Oh, he said I need a Bourbon Breath t-shirt.
How come?
Because, I don't know, he just said.
Okay, that's fine.
They make them.
There's no reasoning behind it.
Maybe
sure.
it's a hint for you.
Yeah. Jim Beam Black for the Dark Lord. Okay.
Ooh,
Dark Lord of the Sith.
interesting.
Dark Lord of the Sith is technically Darth Vader.
But he could be Jimmy Black.
Yeah. It could. Fear is a path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
This is why
Yeah,
we try to keep it to an hour. No, you did a good job. Good job.
So this Elijah
Carl Ivy
Craig.
says, here's to 55.
Thank you, Carl Ivy, the legend.
55 what?
I don't know. Can we get an order 66 in here?
What is it? All right, last one. Emperor.
The Emperor is strong. This is C917, so this is actually 2 years ago. Well, the 919 isn't out, obviously, because we're not in that month. But this is 131 on the dot. 131 proof. Wowzers. I like C917 a lot. It is just so caramely vanilla, turned up to 11. This one goes to 11. It has an exceptional mouthfeel.
It does. I'm actually having a different experience with this one now. Doing this method. It's so much oakier than I remember. Like, I can taste the wood.
Probably because you're not burning your
I think.
esophagus.
Yeah. I don't know. It was really interesting. I liked it. I mean, it was just different than what I'm used to with when it comes to this one. Like, flavors that I haven't experienced before. Very interesting.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. It's a good one. I like this one.
Such
C917.
forced. But, yeah, I get so much more of those wood notes.
Not breathe deeply into this.
No,
one.
it'll get you.
Rhythm's gonna get you. Gloria Stefan warned us.
She did. Mitch says Christopher Walken
such
would be
barrel.
proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Mitch. No, he would. He would.
Oh, he would?
Yeah. These boots are made for walking.
That's a meme somewhere. That's gotta be.
Oh, totally.
Can you do an impression
Mike.
of yourself? Mike wants to know.
It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad. And not Chaz. That's my impression of me.
That's Chaz's impression of Chad.
Yes. Road trip to Sagamore and Baltimore. I'll meet you there. Okay, we'll see you soon, Bill.
I would love to do that. If only we had the extra vacation days.
Yeah. B519 have not had the B519. It's just now May. 122 proof. That seems awfully low for them.
That does seem low.
Yeah, I mean this one's 131. The A119 is pretty intense. Not my fave of recent ones.
Jason Newman gave you an A- on your Chad impression. He said you were trying too hard.
I was trying to say that. Well, I agree.
Oh, goodness.
I agree. Cool.
Wow, all this not drinking bourbon is making me kind of tired. I think I need a nap.
We'll drink more bourbon.
I can't.
It says it right here, though.
It does. Oh, man. I'm not following the glass. What the glass
You gotta
wants.
listen to the glass.
Didn't listen to the glass.
Gotta listen to that glass.
Yep.
Joe's originally from Maryland.
Interesting.
All right. Well. Woo!
That is very emperor-y. Very powerful. Strong.
And now, young Skywalker, you will die. I can't really do it. Can't shoot.
But I like the sound effect. It's like a cat.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Steven. You're just here in time for the sign-off. That's correct. But there's always a replay. Just as a
Catch you on the
reminder,
replay.
yeah, catch you on the flip side. As we wrap this up, that It's Bourbon Night Glencairns are now back in stock at whiskeyambitions.com. We also have the brand new Drink More Bourbon Glencairn, and we also have the a reminder to keep you hydrated. When you drink more bourbon, you should drink even more water. So drink more water. Pint glasses, water are here. Sound like Dr. Evil. Drink more water. Get your frickin' laser on a frickin' water glass.
That's my favorite one of the day.
Got a big bag of with your name on it, Sarah. So those are available at whiskyambitions.com, along with some t-shirts and some rocks glasses and some other goodies. You can follow us on the social medias, of course, at It's Bourbon Night. We have an
Amazon influencer page. It's amazon.com/shop/itsbourbonnight. You can find other glassware there if this won't do it for you, but I don't see why not.
Come on.
And other things, for your bourbon lifestyle.
That's right. Hit us up on an email. It's itsbourbonnight@gmail.com.
Please allow some time for response while we fill all these orders.
Correct. We got that Patreon where we release a Patreon-only podcast, and we do other goodies. We do Patreon-only live shows and so forth. That's patreon.com/itsbourbonnight.
Which we need to get the next one on the books, so we'll work on that.
Yes, we will send out some best dates and get a poll going as to when we're going to do that next live. I think that's it.
Yep, I have the giggles, so we gotta go.
She's got the giggles.
That Dr. Evil impression really got me. I gotta get out of here. All right.
Cool. That'll do it for us. Thanks so much. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. And until next time.
Drink more bourbon. Oh, that's what that says.
Drink more bourbon. Bye-bye.